Oh, he's so cool.
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Akechi, come on. Girl screams Q. Ain't that the guy from yesterday? It is him.
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
If you say 5 seconds till start, that takes up another second. So you should have been 5 seconds till start, 3, 2, and then you say silent as a 1 and use your finger because so the audio can queue up and all that. Why am I getting picky about this?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show.
Akechi's like, why the fuck am I here?
After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Oh, he's a detective. Well, that doesn't bode well for us then, because he seems like an antithesis for us.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Yes, especially with our female audience. At least 90% tune in once you're on screen.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, Detective?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed.
No, because that would be unlawful entry every 25th. And that would freak the fuck out of me if that was true. I don't want some freaking fat ass guy coming down my chimney every 25th, you know? No. I plug that chimney, I plug that shit up, you know? I say no to Santa. I'm like, you know, not this year, not next year. I don't care if you're delivering like a PS5 or a tablet or a smartphone, you know? No. Don't want anybody in my room. Don't want anybody in my house.
Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering.
See? Look at this guy. I like Akechi already. What a pragmatic thinker.
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That is fair.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes?
We are engaging in activities that are pretty much just as shady as the people that we're convicting. Or changing, actually.
Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice.
Ooh. I like his perception, because that's kind of how I think too. In acting in the ways that we do, we're kind of using our own justice, yes, and imposing our will of how, yes, these people are evil. As such, they must change, right? So it's kind of like good over evil, but what is defined as the conventional good, you know? We might change someone's heart, but then that might end up, you know, being the wrong action eventually down the line. We don't know that for sure. So I like his statement here.
More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these phantom thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves.
Watch, she's gonna ask me.
First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Oh my god, you're just gonna like, freaking mash that button. Like, yes, they exist. Yes, they exist.
Of course they do.
I knew it.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
That's actually a decent amount, considering we've only done 2 jobs.
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting.
Yeah, I agree. That's almost 1/3.
I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Ask me, ask me. Yep, I knew it. She's gonna come straight to me. Watch.
All right, let's try asking this student here.
And she's like, gotcha.
Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these phantom thieves if they were real?
Of course they're real. They're justice itself. They do more than the cops. They're necessary. This is true. Because of our methods, we're able to suss out people that slip between, you know, societal loopholes, basically.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Yeah, take that, Akechi.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you,
Oh, you mean this blonde fellow who cut his hair for this specific show wearing the red, vibrant shirt that totally goes to Shujin, but all the other students that go to Shujin here are wearing white shirts, then yes.
if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
Yeah, but what if he is a phantom thief? They only target criminals. Ooh, this is a good statement because as of now, this is true. This is good because this kind of like proves that I'm ignorant without, because like it shows that I know common knowledge basically, or like gossip about the Phantom Thieves. They only target
I
criminals.
see. But how can you be so sure?
Because my sample size of 2 says so.
Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
Ooh, that's an interesting hypothesis.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives.
This is a good degree of, not wokeism, but, kind of realistic approach to the Phantom Thieves as like an outsider if you didn't know anything about this. They are a threat, basically, because they can change people's hearts. And since we can change people's hearts, what confidence do people have knowing that we can change anybody because they don't know that we can only change people that are within the constraints of people who have a palace. So like people who are like mentally ill, who are criminals, who are exploiters, who are scammers, right? But like ordinary people have no reason to believe that. So this could be a public safety concern where this cannot be regulated and checked by the government. So we're like these unknown vigilantes who can just impose our will on anybody at any time, and that's just how the public and how the authority would perceive it. So yeah, he makes some great points here where we're basically like a threat even though our intentions are not.
To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
Well, shit. Looks like Akechi is going to be an interesting anti-tagonist, I guess. Because I don't feel like he's totally evil. Like, he doesn't seem to be like principal or like the SIU director or like the politician guy where they're like, you can tell they kind of have malicious intent or a bit like suspicious. Akechi seems more of a critical thinker.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
Any truers?
You made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
Well, we kind of are. Just in our own way.
That stuff about the police. Do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
That's what I'm scared of, too. If things keep going like this, as we target bigger and more renowned people, and as our group grows bigger, too, our mission and our vision will hopefully not get changed or altered. That's what I'm afraid about.
Oh, sorry. I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
What? Why don't we go together?
Oh, it's you.
Oh, I see. They both left me so Akechi could talk to me. For plot convenience.
I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person.
Oh?
To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis.
Are you going to be like a direct enemy like Sherlock Holmes and Arsene? Or like, oh, I get it. You're going to be like Sherlock Holmes. Now that I think about it, he's kind of dressed, not dressed in a manner, but kind of exudes that aura. He's the detective, I'm the thief. I'm getting that type of energy.
My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier.
I feel like he already suspects me.
Adults are only interested in using the young, while they simply do as the adults say.
Interesting. And he too kind of has a despise of adults too, despite being such a popular public figure. I think we'll get along.
There are too many irresponsible people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe, and they are truly acting with good intentions. Since they have special talents, I assume their hearts must be burning with a sense of justice and duty. But that justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength. That's why I believe if a truly powerful opponent were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
They wouldn't run, they'd fight to the end.
Oh? You really are intriguing. I bet you'd make for a worthwhile debate partner on the subject. If it's all right with you, would you continue sharing your thoughts with me?
I'd love to. Have you checked out the fan site?
Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course.
It seems the detective Akechi has taken a liking to me. You can let go of my hand now. No, I will keep holding on to this forever. And flashback.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves. Explain yourself.
Oh, so in the present here, Akechi never ratted me out to the police. I guess, I mean, we'll obviously learn more about this, but that means that his distaste for adults is true.
I am thou, with the birth of the
Justice. Okay, that makes sense. So you're Justice. That makes a lot of sense.
All right.
I was wondering why they didn't give it to
Yes.
Caroline and
We should
Justine.
exchange contact info.
Whoa. You're actually giving me your... You're like a celebrity though, right? Who's to say I don't sell that information to, you know, your female viewers?
And registered. Well, I hope to see you again sometime soon.
Sure. We can hang out. I don't know what school you go to though. You don't go to Shujin.
The detective's intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate that.
Yeah, if anything, he seems like the most dangerous bond that we've formed.
On the other hand, there's an awful lot we could learn from him. If he contacts you, try hanging out with him.
Sorry for taking so long. Wait, was that Akechi?
Yeah, he's joining the team. Wait, what?
I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as him makes me sick.
I don't really think he's high and mighty. I think he's just a lot more level-headed.
Come on, let's go.
And so it is the evening. What a boring field trip. We didn't even find any worthwhile targets. That Akechi bastard. Thinking about what he said is just pissing me off again. He clearly tried to discredit everything we've done. And he just had to say it on live TV too. Don't be so sour. There are without a doubt people we have saved. These people could not have been saved if not for our heroics of the Phantom Thieves. I am living proof of that. Aw, what a nice thing to say. Still, was what Akechi-kun said actually wrong? I feel like he had a point. Why you gotta bring that up now? I mean, is it really okay to be doing this to people just because they're criminals? Doesn't it seem a little selfish? We are Phantom Thieves on. I doubt everyone would forgive us for what we did to Madarame. Yet, I still decided that it was a necessary act. Kamoshida too. We weren't gonna do shit to him through any kind of normal methods. That's true, but what do you think, MC? Are we being selfish? These two are correct. We can't deny that we are indeed being selfish because we're imposing our justice on the others, but we are also helping people, and many victims who are powerless and too afraid to speak up or act on it, basically, because they don't have the tools. So, yes, this one is true. I guess I can't really think of it any other way. I believe our best path forward is sticking to our justice, not that of the law. Shouldn't that be enough? And with the unanimous decision rule in place, I doubt we'll lose our way. This is true. You're right. Sorry for bringing that up. And don't worry, I'm not thinking about quitting the Phantom Thieves or anything. Just you watch, Akechi. Someday you're totally gonna see who was right. Okay, let's stop talking about this for now.
That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media. It'd be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations.
God, I'm furious. You heard what Akechi said, right? MC, how dare you declare the Phantom Thieves are criminals? As the administrator of the Phantom Aficionado website, I can't stay quiet about this. I'm gonna show Akechi how people online really feel. I'll change up the survey question tomorrow morning. Justice is with the Phantom Thieves. Keep on doing what you do best.
Why is he, of all people, getting angry about this?
Because Reddit. That's why.
Anyway, he means the survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it.
Sounds good. Well then, what to do today? Oh my god, EY. Of course, EY. Time for a special edition of Discovery Town Detectives. On these irregularly broadcast specials, we share limited edition items that are all the rage. Today we're going to talk about Soothing Soba, the dish that'll help you endure the summer heat. It's on sale now in convenience stores around Tokyo, and it's expected to sell out fast. It even put some Chinese food to shame. It's surprised you can buy it at convenience stores. Convenience stores, you say, huh? Does that mean it's at Central Street? The one that I work at, maybe? Oh, Mishima, you're out here. This better not be a lie, TV. You better not be lying to me. Hello, Shibuya. Oh yeah, Soothing Soba, you're right. Holy crap.
What do you want to do?
Take your time.
Soothing Soba. 200 to 1 out. Wow, the TV wasn't lying. Okay.
What do you want to do?
Hell yeah. I'll buy this and I won't work. And what do you have to say, Mishima?
Hi.
Phantom Thieves have finally made their big primetime debut. Info has started pouring into the fan site too. I'm gonna be a busy bee. You remember that horrible person I texted you about? You're gonna change their heart, right? Yep, we will. Cause now, I have all my requests ready to go. We're gonna do them all at once. Once it's daytime. Oh, can I take the twins out again? I guess I could do that. No. Nothing for them. Okay. Back home. Time to read. Let's do it.
Oh!
Let's watch a DVD.
If you try to save both the mother and the baby, you'll lose them both. Or I could save them both. I can do this. You need to trust me.
It's a story about the daily struggles of doctors working in an emergency ward.
That's incredible.
This guy just doesn't have the word surrender in his dictionary, does he?
Oh!
Alright, so maybe your kindness increased. There we go. I'll return that tomorrow.
Okay. Well then.
Starting to get late, let's head to bed soon. Were you watching the broadcast? So the Phantom Thieves were the bad guys? I guess now that you mention it, I felt that way the whole time. It's just brainwashing, isn't it? It's really self-centered. Oh, still have 16% of people believing in us. Oh, it's 18 now. Okay, it went up. Did you catch any of that student detective on television yesterday?
The Phantom Thieves are super lame!
That voice acting. On the talk show, it was simply dreadful. How can anyone seriously suggest supernatural beings are stealing people's hearts? That child is a phony. There's simply no way that the Phantom Thieves exist. Unfortunately, my precious children all think they're real, and worse, that this detective is amazing. Children are far too impressionable to see such vulgar content on TV. Looks like people still don't think we're real. Of course not.
I'm so pumped!
I can't believe we were on TV yesterday with Akechi-kun. It was like a dream come true. Oh, also, that's the girl that we don't have a name for yet that was at the park cleanup. Yeah. I can only identify her through her hair. Her poofy hair. It was like a dream come true. I can't believe a high schooler moonlights as a detective. He's just like the detective prince. He's smart and handsome. He's almost too perfect.
Too cool!
We had front row seats. I could practically reach out and touch Akechi-kun. I was so nervous. Whoa, what? I was so nervous. We had front row seats. I could practically reach out and touch Akechi-kun. I was so nervous. He was really working that uniform, and without seeming like a snob, he's a natural at public speaking. I hear he's an orphan who grew up poor. It's part of what makes him so amazing. He wants his last high school memory to be capturing the Phantom Thieves. This isn't a game to him.
Says who?
See, I hear his dad is the head of some big financial conglomerate. I will say I love that he hates the media. Makes me believe that he doesn't do this for the fame. People say he's so good that he's made enemies in the police force. Oh yeah? Apparently yesterday's interview was so popular, they're going to air it again tonight. Oh god, so I'm gonna be on TV again, twice.
Man, that detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat? Let's see him do it then! If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with!
I mean, we're at school, we should quiet down.
Ow!
You're being way too loud.
What are you eating? Crackers?
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering. Hey, you really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself?
Oh, he wants some.
Give me some!
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
We can't let the cops scare us out of being Phantom Thieves.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
That is true, but they didn't interfere with us, so we just gotta keep going.
The hell?
That's illegal. You can't take pictures without our consent.
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again? We said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you? Could it be that you're hiding something?
No.
My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
That sounds rehearsed.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Yeah, and it sucks because Makoto has been kind of slandered by the principal, and An and the rest of us don't know the truth either.
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend? You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
Same. The position we were in during Kamoshida's time was... there was nothing we could do but that.
You gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Oof. Real though.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
I suppose so. But we need a target.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
We need a better hideout too. Like somewhere that's not in the city.
Only I could.
Very interesting. There are a lot of new characters, not really new characters, but
Comments are coming in
outside
at an alarming
characters.
rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent.
Yeah, what I was trying to say is that there's a lot of new characters that are kind of entering the fold now. It's very interesting. We have Akechi, Makoto is having like a lot of screen time now, and there's several characters that I feel will still play a prominent role. I don't know how yet, so this is going to be very interesting how things will turn out. Negative comments on the subreddit though, yeah, that makes sense.
A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice.
It's probably because of Akechi. TV's got some crazy sway.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well, do you have any ideas who this next hot shot could be?
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is real irritating.
I mean, the last time we just delved into mementos, right? So maybe we should just do the same thing?
By the way, what's up with that luggage?
He's moving into the dorm, right? Like you said. He's getting out of Madorame's place, right? That's why we're by the station square. It's probably like transferring lines or something.
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms.
Or not. I guess he's leaving the school dorms too.
We're not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
He probably had like a really shitty roommate and was like, nope, I can't live with this.
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, Ann's house. I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
Smooth.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
Oh, Yusuke, you're homeless now.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
That's not the issue here.
Wow. Wasn't even bribed by sweets. So she's serious.
Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
Alright, Yusuke, you're homeless. What about Ryuji's place? Yeah. How about a manga cafe? Just sleep here. No, I'm not gonna do that to poor Yusuke. A manga cafe.
I don't have the money.
Suppose we can lend him it.
Then why'd you leave?
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand. Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
True, the attic is big.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Don't you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while. Yonken's not too far, is it?
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
How about we go there now? We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
You people just want to eat. That's all you care about. Spending money on food.
All right, it's decided.
But Yusuke's like, I have no money.
Sorry to cause you trouble. By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
That makes things simpler, honestly, because the living conditions in the attic are not luxurious.
It'll be up to you to convince the chief.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Wait, what did I do to Morgana?
What a nice smell.
This place looks so outdated. I can't say I hate it, though.
It's called vintage Ryuji,
People refer to that as retro.
or retro.
Who are they?
My friends.
Hello.
A girl, too?
Female?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, not true.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh. Sit down. This rent will be on the house.
Always giving me the eyebrow. He's like, yeah, good job.
You're helping, though.
Crap.
Wow, it's delicious.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste.
Wait, didn't you get your own, Ryuji?
Ah!
Coffee's not for him.
Ah! It's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either. These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's an attic on. It's not. It's not my room.
It's only an attic.
Oh, man. That bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Thank you very much for the drink.
And by the way, I'm moving in.
Up these stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
So you're,
Are you his girlfriend?
On to Kamaki.
Anchan, huh? It's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
No.
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This place is freaking insane.
It's not insane. It's a freaking attic.
Go on.
Oh, right. Thank you for the coffee. Sheesh, they had to leave the Mona bag down here.
Oh my gosh. They forgot Mona down.
Sweet girl.
Oh, it's so funny. They left Morgana downstairs.
What do you think of this room? I don't know where to begin.
It seems quite ordinary to me.
It is.
For real?
Oh,
See? Ain't this crazy?
It's cleaner than I thought it would be.
Yeah, and I bet it's bigger than all of your rooms.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
We're all over the news. Even those who previously believed in us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
This is all that effing Akechi's fault!
Keep it down. We don't want anyone hearing us.
Yeah, this is a cafe after all. They can hear us down below.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society. It's time we think about our next move. You were planning on discussing that today, right?
Yes. First, we need to search for a candidate.
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though. You guys don't know anyone, do you?
I don't.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader?
What about Mishma's site? What about the news? I mean, that's how we got our target last time, through Madaname.
I've been looking. There hasn't been anything good out there lately, though.
Plus, it's not like anyone ever talks about the big targets on there.
Well, it's not about that. We found Nakanohara through that. And through him, we found Madarame. So through small targets, we can find bigger problems, is what I'm saying.
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong at this rate.
But I mean, if the game followed that formula, it'd be pretty stale. So, there's probably going to be some new revelation that brings us to our next target. Which I'm surprised that the maid cafe, no, not the maid cafe, the maid housekeeping service wasn't the segue. I was really sure that was a segue, but I feel like that never went anywhere. Like Kawakami didn't mention it to us the next day at school or anything. It's just a random event.
What the?
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
Oh,
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
you should eat it, Yusuke.
Dude, how much did you have?
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find another target. So,
They're going to talk about food now.
how about that welcome party?
I knew it.
Someone's excited.
I think I found something. Isn't that a portable stove?
Is it?
Can't we make hot pot on it?
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
Anything with meat's fine by me.
Of course.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge. Extra parsley, of course.
So, what do you say?
God damn it, we gotta spend more money on a celebration. We'll finish it with udon. Why not?
What?
What my ass? You don't have any cash. Come on, let's go buy ingredients.
Well, I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out? We can split the cost later.
Oh boy.
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively. We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove, too.
Wait, we're cooking here? I mean, can't... yeah, we have to cook up here, actually, because this is store hours, so we can't use the LeBlanc equipment. Oh, we actually get to interact with it, okay.
Hey!
Wait, but what about my plant? Oh my gosh, wait, what did he say? They say plants grow well when they hear voices having fun. Let's have fun tonight. Gonna go to sleep?
Wait!
Come on, it's a little too early to sulk in bed. We should ask the chief first.
Hey!
The neat room is nice. We gotta find the pot.
Hey, wait!
You're not about to forge a pot, are you? Just go ask the chief already. Oh, that's funny. Maybe make a pot real quick. You can't be tired enough to want to sit down. You just need to ask. You just ask about the pot. What about TV? Morgana, why is you're so fucking fat?
Hey!
We can think about the layout later. Get the pot first.
What's up?
Weren't you supposed to talk to the chief and borrow a pot? What do you have to say yourself? That Akechi guy seems pretty influential. Someday we'll make him eat those words, though. let's forget about him for now and just focus on having fun. Come on, we need to prepare. Okay, Cat. What if I try to leave? Where are you going? Your friends went out to buy something. Damn it. What if I try to read? I better prep the pot for now.
I heard you're all having hot pot for dinner.
Yeah, you want to join us? Want to join us? We're probably going to be working though.
Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun. Her name was An, right? She's a nice girl.
Oh, I see you giving me the eyebrow. No, don't worry. I'm not thinking about that. Despite her flashy looks. Why do you say that?
Oh, I just had a chat with her. She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him in for a bit.
Ooh, smooth on.
I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading. Where did I put that pot? Yeah, try looking around.
Okay. Here? Probably this one. Curry pot, maybe? There's a huge pot of curry here. This seems to be the store's specialty. No, not it. It's a cabinet for kitchen supplies. I wonder if there's a suitable pot in here. Sneak. No? Yes? Maybe? Found an old earthenware vessel. Should be big enough.
Ah, you found it. It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip. So, I'll leave you be.
We should probably clean that
I'll
first.
be down here for a while, though. Yeah, just be careful with the fire, okay?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show.
Right, because they were going to replay this interview because it was so popular. And we have Makoto eating with Sai, because they're sisters. This is going to be an interesting scene.
After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
This tastes a bit bland. But I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart? Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Not unethical, but it can be unethical when you really think about it from an outsider view. In our context, though, I would say it's justice, sure.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Well, it's more the fact that it doesn't go through a formal and regulated channel, right? Like, for instance, the police. You're arrested, you're trialed, and then you get your sentence, right? But in this case, we're going straight into, like, we're directly intervening through those channels and then manipulating the heart of our point of contact and having them act in a certain manner. So it can be perceived as like coercion or as like forced manipulation from an outsider point of view, because of like, oh, you know, you're clearly changing this person so that they say X, Y, Z.
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority.
True. I know Sai's saying this from a point of perspective too. He's probably worried about her sister, and this is the unfortunate truth as a woman. You need authority, and even after that too. You're still grounded to be speculated from others, no matter what.
I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
What do I want to do?
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
Are they trying to peek up her skirt?
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Yeah, it makes sense. He's still hungry.
Just leave it for next time, man.
She's asleep already?
How do you fall asleep in such a position?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I see. So, what about you two?
We met, pure coincidence at the castle.
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell ya. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I could make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification.
Damn, Ryuji's story really hits like close to home almost. And what Yusuke says here is like really true too. I went to a private school when I was a kid, and that's kind of like what they repeat. It's just this super superficial statement where everyone at school has an equal opportunity to learn, an equal opportunity to grow and kind of like have fun, but that's not true at all. The truth is nobody is equal ever. Not in school, not at work, not ever. People have disabilities, people have physical, mental disabilities, people have different types of opportunities, or they don't, or they just have bad luck, or sometimes they're just at the wrong place at the wrong time. To ever think that people are equal in any situation ever is just pure bliss, because that's just never true ever. You have to make your own luck, you have to make your own opportunities, and sometimes no matter how prepared you are or how much you think you might have a good thing going, it's never sustainable ever. So these stories are really realistic, and wow, these hard themes that they've been throwing at you so far, really enjoying it. Well done, game. Well done, Atlas.
I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Well, it's simple.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
Zhongli sued me.
If you keep this up,
I wonder if this woman was killed. Because obviously she would have defended me, right?
then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
The money.
All I have to say is that you did it on your own. And it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No.
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Right. We don't have a name for this guy either. But he's the one, yeah. He's a politician, that's all we know so far. We've seen him formerly on TV through the prosecutor office, and we've seen him at the Wilton Hotel after the Kamoshida incident. So that's all we have, that's all we know about him so far. I'm assuming he's like the big bad at the end, because, I mean, we're directly related to him.
Huh? But
This is bullshit.
Shut up. You're done for.
Kill him.
You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
Of course. He's a powerful politician after all.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground, and this man got injured.
It's as she says.
I don't really blame the woman anymore, but shit. She's just valuing her own life, I would say, at this point.
Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him. Understood.
And that was that.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
I mean, the more you think about circumstances, everyone just looks out for themselves. That's just the truth of it. It's human instinct to self-preserve over others. Nobody in their right mind would ever value someone else's safety over their own in a crisis situation. Sure, we're intelligent creatures and we've evolved further than animals, but we're no different when it comes to being put into dangerous and uncertain circumstances.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him?
Only we knew. Don't know. That's the thing.
You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
That's true. That's why I'm totally playing it safe and not being a phantom thief to not get arrested after my probation.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up.
It's always been, really. As an adult, you just come to accept it, really, and try to find your own peace and harmony within it. You can't really reshape the world like a phantom thief in the real world. It's the unfortunate truth, really. Distortions, desires, people taking things for their own, being manipulated. You kind of just have to come in terms that with authority and power comes corrupt deals, comes bribery, becomes unequal positioning. That's just how it is, really.
The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
I think that's why people also use mediums like video games as ways of escaping that too. People don't really want to be confronted with the reality that they live in because it might be just monotonous, boring, or just way too hurtful to kind of just admit to themselves that, oh, you know, maybe I'm not really doing anything with my life, so I'm just gonna focus my attention on this so I can just escape for a couple hours. And I think that's perfectly fine. I think the Phantom Thieves here paint this kind of, not really illusion, but maybe if such an opportunity ever presented itself to someone, it's a really nice fantasy to see it as, oh, you know, like this is something that I would do to reform society. You know, like this is how the world should be. Or, you know, everyone would love it. It'd be beneficial, like a utopia, really, where everybody gets everything they ever wanted. Oh god, I'm kind of like almost crawling over to Persona 5 themed territory. But yeah, I'll just keep this conversation going here.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know.
Yes, we do have the power.
We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever.
That's interesting. I wonder if that's metaphorical or literal.
Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Yes, we're all kind of pariahs or eccentric and basically have been ostracized, now when you think about it. Yusuke, former pupil of Madarame. Ryuji, former track star. On, basically literally a foreigner in a foreign place who's from America and is vastly speculated upon. And me, a criminal basically.
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in.
No, not at all. You're like the strangest of us all.
I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
Sounds like Teddy.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too.
This Ons is making strange comments.
It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, Cat.
If you don't get stronger, investigating Mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader.
Leave it to me.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
Mood on.
That's very kind of him.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
Ryuji's not pulling any punches.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Isn't it a mixed bath? Probably not.
Damn it. I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
True. I'm rooting for you, Morgana.
Huge bathtubs really are the best. Juan's missing out.
Yeah, but who's
It's
the
a bit hot though.
who's the old guy with us?
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually.
I don't think so. He's cranked that knob like 5 times.
You know, I've been wondering for a while now. But what do you think about On? As a girl, I mean.
She is indeed a female. She's breathtaking. I'm not sure. She's a great teammate, yeah. Not really that interested in On romantically. She's cool.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Come on, can't you act a little more like a guy our age? Doesn't she at least look better than a celebrity?
Oh, sounds like you got a crush, Ryuji.
I'll be sure to share what you've said with On.
Yes, me too. I've recorded that.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though, is targeting famous people enough? Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
I'm assuming the old man doesn't care that we're fan thieves.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us.
Then again, we're using pretty vague terms, so yeah.
We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? What do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking. But I'm on offense duty, you know? And Morgana specializes in stuff about that world, so... Still... It's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps?
Yeah, I guess it's really hot by the point he's cranking that shit up to like...
I can't stand
hell.
it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
Sounds good. Oh my gosh, Yusuke's staying with us. Okay, check out these pics I took today. Oh, it's us. Nice. Not bad, right? The steam fogged up his glasses. Another of the many charms of eating hot pot, I suppose. Oh man, I keep looking back at this picture, and MC's face is still hilarious. Yeah, I'm dripping, aren't I? Oh yeah, Yusuke is still at MC's place, right? Don't go making any trouble for him, okay? Of course, I like to think that I'm not that socially graceless. All I can ask is a warm futon and a traditional Japanese breakfast. That's asking a lot. Nice. I'm gonna protect my sleeping beauty no matter what it takes. But I'm still awake. I'm not talking about you. Wait, don't eavesdrop on me. Oh, he's talking about On.
Can I talk?
Either you guys need to get stronger or leave Lady On's safety to me. If there's one Phantom Thief creed you should remember, it's that you need to protect the ones you love. Okay, Zoro.
Nice.
Okay, my plan is fine. What do you gotta say, Yusuke? Can I sit with them? If you sit there, then where will I recline? Oh, that's funny.
Did something happen?
Aren't you going to sleep yet? I will be fine here. I sleep in my studio on occasion, so this is luxurious in comparison.
Hey.
If you sit there, where will I recline? Aw, you don't want me to sit with you? You say so.
Hey!
If I watch some... What's the matter? Are you remembering the Hot Pot Party? Oh, I can't watch a DVD?
Hey!
Oh, I was hoping if I watch a DVD, Yusuke would watch it with me. That'd be fun.